Before I proceed further, I would like to offer a few opening remarks on my behalf. DG, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, warm greetings to all of you at the 5th special session of the WHO Executive Board. I thank all member states represented on the WHO Executive Board as well as those member states who are not represented on the board. All UN agencies, their representatives and our partners for sparing their valuable time to attend this special session on the COVID-19 pandemic. Today we are all meeting on the sidelines of a great battle that humankind is currently fighting, a war which has taken away many of our honorable men and women, those who have given away their lives so that we all may live, so that our nations may live, and so that the world may live. It may only be befitting and proper for all of us to begin by paying our respects to those brave men and women who have sacrificed themselves in the pandemic and those who are continuing to fight relentlessly and selflessly. The world shall never forget their sacrifice, and yet it is upon the world and each one of us to dedicate ourselves to finish the unfinished task with increased devotion and let their sacrifices not go in vain. Let humanity not perish, which brings me to the sanctity of where I stand and speak. A powerful forum with members that can transform the situation. The whole world continues to look upon all of us here at the World Health Organization to pave the way for a brighter and disease-free world with the utter belief that we are all God's children. Even as the human tragedy caused by the pandemic of 35 million affected and more than 1 million dead breaks our hearts, we have to be conscious of the fact that billions around the world are looking at our organization with high hopes and expectations. Excellencies, today there are compelling circumstances that have forced us all to meet virtually at a time of one of the gravest epochs of human tragedy, at a time when we all understand that there are going to be many urgent health challenges in the next 2 decades. I have said this before and I repeat, all these challenges, such as the present pandemic, demand a shared response because these are shared threats requiring shared responsibility to act. And of course, this shared responsibility is also the core philosophy of our alliance of member nations that comprise the World Health Organization.